Come vape with me. What am I doing? I vowed I would never review another cigalike. Now, I have this opinion, personal opinion. I don't like cigalikes. I don't like the fact that they look like cigarettes. They're sort of the same size. You can sort of hold them in your fingers like a cigarette. I've actually seen people vaping like that. And there's something about a fake cigarette, which isn't a cigarette. It's the same feeling I get if you're a vegetarian and you have a nut steak that just looks like a piece of meat. Who's kidding who? And often on these little cigalikes, the actual experience is really not very good. Let's be honest. So these people, and they are called IVape Organic.com, are in America, in Beverly Hills to be precise. So they wrote to me and said, would I review their device? And I said no. So we had a little conversation. I tried to say no nicely, but nevertheless, this device came in the mail and I've been playing about with it. It came in a beautiful box, which you'll see here on the photos I post. It came with 2 batteries and I think it's 6 cartomizers. And of course it also came with the charger, the battery charger, which is exactly the same as every other connection that you put on your computer. Anyway, I've been using it. Oh, and in the box was this bottle of e-liquid, and that's probably the saving grace to this little device, because I do think there's a place for such things. I made a video once where I said if I offered people any device, if you like, from my collection of devices, which is quite large now, all the smokers chose the lookalikes. So that is what smokers seem to want. So there is a place for this. But this device is remarkable for these reasons. For a start, it isn't such a magnificent vape on the draw. It doesn't hit the back of your throat. It's not a powerful thing. It does make a significant amount of vapor if you use it more like a cigar, if you puff again. I mean, that's not bad, is it? The batteries, this one is 250 milliamp hours. Their new batteries are going to be 350 milliamp hours. The cartomizer took me 30 drops of e-liquid, which is 1.5 mils. And I'll tell you about it. It's the e-liquid in this cartomizer that makes vaping on this really worthwhile. It's virgin vapor, and this is organic double espresso, and it's absolutely delicious. So when you actually vape on this very small device, you get a warm, rich flavor. It's 18 milligrams, which is perfectly adequate if somebody's a light smoker and they want to come off onto vaping. So the nicotine quantity is good, the flavor is excellent, and it's the flavor that makes it such a satisfying little vape. I haven't figured out why you've got to puff on it to get anything. I think it's warming the coil or something, but this needs puffing on it. So at 250 milliamp hours, or their new batteries are coming through at 350, That would last somebody going to a party perfectly well. And again I say you need 2 batteries if you're going to use this kind of little tidgy thing. Now I would lose the light, only let's talk about the light. There is the light, orange. And to me, when you switch from smoking to vaping, you really don't want to draw attention to yourself with orange, blue, purple, green, whatever color on the end of your fake cigarette. But in actual fact, if you black that out, and I have done that on very many of the devices that I've had or been sent to review, you then can't see if it's working, because this is an automatic device, and as you draw, you have no idea if you're actually activating the battery, unless you've got some indication somewhere that it's working. So you do need the light. I don't know how you could ditch the light. I always don't like the lights. So I'm waffling. It isn't a bad little e-cigarette. It's a good e-cigarette for somebody who's a light smoker, who wants something to keep them company. The e-liquid, it's organic in every way possible that you could possibly imagine. It's made in the USA. It's certified organic, so it hasn't got GMO in it. It's for vegans, it's for vegetarians. There's no artificial flavoring in it at all. It's free from sugar and gluten. It's really for discerning people who want to vape as purely as they possibly can. So I've ended up doing a review, even though I decided, I made a vow I never would. There's a place for this. There's a place for all the carefulness in it, the thinking through of who might like to use a little electronic cigarette in place of smoking, where there are people who care about what they're inhaling, what they're eating, and their lifestyle, and everything in it has been carefully thought through. They don't have many flavors. I think there's only 4. Chocolate is one of them. Chocolate to die for, or death by chocolate, or something like that. And this is double espresso. Very nice. Okay little device. In fact, yes, it's a nice little device, if that's what you like. I'll put the links under this video, and it's IVapeOrganic.com. They sell from their website. They mail to all over the world, and I don't know how it works with the UK, but I think you can get up to a certain number of pounds free of duty, and I know in the EU it's about 20 euros you can import before you have to pay duty on it, because it's always a problem buying from the USA. But for people in the USA, it's a nice gift. It's nice for people who are light smokers. And thanks for vaping with me. Puff, 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 puff.